I think by the time Kevin Spacey retires, he's gonna release a heavy metal album, because he's done everything else, so, I mean, why not? Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is like the 10th game in the Call of Duty series. I don't know what number, I lost count. So Call of Duty Advanced Warfare takes place in 2054, and in 2054, North Korea invades South Korea, and the US intervenes because, you know, North Korea is still pissed about the interview 40 years later. The player that you play as, Mitchell, he has his arm severed, his best friend dies, and at his funeral he meets Kevin Spacey, who plays Jonathan Irons. He is the head of this corporation called Atlas. It's pretty much the Omnicorp of the Call of Duty series. They're the world's military contractor. He's the CEO. He recruits Mitchell to be part of the Atlas Corporation, and you meet this guy named Gideon, who's one of Irons' right-hand man. Irons hires you to take down the KVA, which is a terrorist organization led by this guy named Hades, who's taking out all the world's, like, politicians and stuff. But you find out that Irons is really, like, trying to make Atlas like the big thing to take over the world. He doesn't want any politicians in office. He's being nominated to get into the United Nations. He's trying to take it down because he thinks that every democracy in the world, is corrupt. So he wants it all for himself, and he tries to get it for himself. Now, the gameplay engine in this Call of Duty, it's a different gameplay engine than the past Call of Duties, which is a good thing because these games needed some spice to them. Infinity Ward doesn't know how to innovate with the Call of Duty series. This is why Sledgehammer came in and took control of this game, because they're like, we're going to innovate it, we're going to change the engine, we're going to give the player more to do, and that's what they do in this game. That's what I like about this game. There's a lot more to do, there's a lot more cool gadgets. Another thing that I like about this game is the fact that your character talks during the cutscenes. He doesn't talk during the gameplay, which still kind of upsets me. At least they show your character talking in the cutscenes. I don't know why Infinity Ward is against that, because I know that they want you to be the player and for you to experience the player's actions. But to me, it's more character development if the playable character talks during the game, because then you can see his emotions, how he's thinking, what his next plans are, what he looks like. I like to see what the characters look like, too. And let me tell you, the spectacle in this game is huge. The graphics on the next-gen consoles, like, I just showed you that picture of Kevin Spacey. That is not a real picture of Kevin Spacey. That is what Kevin Spacey looks like on next-gen consoles in this game. And then the guns in this game, there are, like, modern weapons, and then there are, like, future weapons, because, you know, this is Advanced Warfare. It is in the future. It's 2054, so there's gonna be a futuristic stuff. And the futuristic guns are cool. I think I had one that was kind of like, it kind of reminded me of, like, the Moonraker laser from GoldenEye, but it really didn't shoot laser. It just shot, like, a pellet, and like the guy like blew up. I was like, that is awesome. I want that gun more. But there is one thing that I don't like about the guns in this game, and it shows the ammo count like right on the gun. I was like, no. I don't like that. No, they don't do that in real life, so why should it be done in the game? Regardless though, Sledgehammer Games does a good job of showing you what futuristic technology can be. Like I said, the guns they're futuristic guns, that's what I'm trying to say. There are futuristic guns, there are like tanks you can get in that like crawl like a spider and then like can like develop, like go bigger, I guess, and then like you can't be seen in them. And there's like binoculars that call in airstrikes. I think you can like zip line out of like a helicopter. It's pretty badass. Now let's move into the story, because the story is a compelling story. Hands down, one of the best stories any Call of Duty has had to date. Personally, I always thought that the first Black Ops had a good story, and the first two Modern Warfares were good until 3 ruined it. So yes, this is probably the best story in the Call of Duty series since the first Black Ops. Despite the story being really good though, I do feel like that the plot conclusion was seen coming from a mile away. It wasn't a surprising plot twist. And for those of you that don't know by now, Kevin Spacey is the villain. Spoiler alert. That is the plot twist in this game. I really felt like that his character, Irons, really had no motivation to be the main villain and to, like, make himself the big winner in this whole, like, terrorist world of the futuristic setting. His only motivation was because the US Army killed his son. So he claims. Like, that's not how that should work. Like, his son died because he was in a battle with America. He was fighting those stupid-ass North Koreans. He was helping South Korea, who is our ally. He got killed because he was in the heat of battle. He didn't get killed because the U.S. military made him get killed. It wasn't their fault that he got killed. It's pretty much his own fault. He enlisted in the military. Seeing that that's really like Irons' motivation, I really just don't buy it. It's all a revenge story. We've seen it all before. That's every spy movie nowadays. That is every war movie nowadays. It's like, oh, this spy, yeah, he went rogue, now he wants revenge. This war general, yeah, he went rogue now, he wants revenge. Oh, something happened to this politician who's somehow now a villain and is trying to take over the world? Yep, he wants revenge. It's just getting too old, I should say. That's the right terminology. Like, it's just not original anymore. Kevin Spacey's character himself, Irons, I really didn't find that menacing. It's not because of Kevin Spacey. I think it's just because of the way the character was written. Like, he really didn't do anything menacing. He was just like, yep, this is Atlas. I run it. Oh, yeah, you found out that I'm the bad guy. Yep, shoot you in the foot. That's pretty much it. It's like, as cool as the last level was, like, the final confrontation with Irons, that's kind of why I don't really see him as a menacing guy. I think it's because this ending is so anticlimactic, it blew my mind how bad this ending was. Because the end of the game is you chasing Kevin Spacey through, like, the Atlas headquarters, and you're just running at him, and then, like, you catch up to him and you tackle him, and you don't do anything. It just goes to a cutscene where he's hanging off a building, and you let him go. I'm just like, really? No fight? Seriously? What? No, like, cool car chase, or boat chase, or plane chase, or cool chase while a building is, like, falling down? That's not fun at all. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't see him as, like, menacing, and that's why the ending is really anticlimactic. Like, the menacing part, though, like, if he had, like, choppers, like, shooting at you while you were running, and, like, you jumped on, like, a chopper, and then you got in, like, a chopper chase, that would be awesome. I would be like, yes. Now you are a menacing douchebag. But like I said, none of that happened. The most menacing he gets is just like, yep, shoot this guy in the foot, and I'm gonna make a run for it. See you later. I'll see you in House of Cards. That's it! Pretty much. The multiplayer in this game is really fun. It's just like all the other Call of Duty games. I mean, I really don't have to elaborate that much on the multiplayer, but it is fun. You still have, like, the point streaks instead of the kill streaks. The zombies are coming. I haven't played zombies. I haven't downloaded the map packs yet, but I will soon, and I'll let you know how the zombies are in this game, because I'm excited to see what the zombies are going to be like in this game with, like, all the futuristic technology. Like, setting futuristic bombs, throwing the futuristic grenades that you have in this game. It's awesome. Speaking of the grenades, they updated the grenades, so you have different types of grenades all at once. It is cool. Awesome. That is something that the Call of Duty series needs. So what I mean by grenades, like the same time, like different grenades at the same time, it's like you can have like 8 different grenades at the same time. It still shows up as like 2, so it's like press left button for this grenade, press right button for that grenade, but then you select the D-pad and it's like EMP, flash, stun or something, like kill. Yeah, cool grenades. That's the stuff Call of Duty needs. Call of Duty is an intriguing game. It's a welcomed, fresh, new take on the Call of Duty series. New engine, what they needed. It's innovative, it's smart, it's got an interesting story. The futuristic technology shown in this game is really cool. The more grenades you have, the more fun you have playing this game. The multiplayer is still really good, and I bet the zombies are going to be really good too. But the plot conclusion, the third act of this game, is really anticlimactic. It's bogged down by the fact that Jonathan Irons isn't really a menacing character. He has really no motivation to take over the world. It's a plot twist that was seen coming from miles away in this game. From like the second level, I saw it coming. I was just like, Kevin Spacey is going to be the main villain at the end of the game, and he was. But regardless, Kevin Spacey looks like he had fun doing the motion capturing and doing the voice work for this game, so in the end, Call of Duty is not a perfect game, but it is a welcome addition into the Call of Duty series. It's a fresh start, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is worth buying at the full $60 price. I really find it interesting, too, that Kevin Spacey went from 7 to House of Cards to Call of Duty. That's why I'm saying he's probably going to make like a heavy metal album when he's like 90. Christopher Lee does it and he's 92. So, have you guys played Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? If you have, what did you think of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? I want some feedback, so drop me a comment in the comment section below. And to check out more of my reviews that involve video games, movies, and TV shows, hit the big red button that says subscribe.